Hello again. As you can see, we're doing another ranking video. This one's a bit different, as you can see, because I don't have like S rank or A rank because I'm ranking all the episodes from Heartstopper season 3, but I'm not doing it like where 2 episodes would share a rank, for example. I'm like ranking them as if they were a top 10, but obviously since there's only 8 episodes, I can't do a top 10, so we're gonna rank them like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. So yeah, I thought I would do it like that instead, because that's what I did with the other two, so yeah. But anyway, this is gonna hurt. Episode 6, Body. I'm sorry, you're in last place, just because of the Elle interview. I will mention it. I've mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again. But that interview really angered me, like so much. I actually called the interviewer a cunt, like right in front of my mum while we were watching it. That's how angry I was. So yeah, that not good at all. I'm sorry. I couldn't. Anyway, episode 7, well, not episode 7, but rank 7 is actually episode 2, Home. So, obviously, I love the one scene in this episode, but the one thing from this episode that's holding it back, it just would have been so much better if Olivia Colman was in it. I said that a lot too, but it's true. We all know it's true. Like, even Alice knows it's true. Like, it was still a great episode. It was a great scene. Like, I cried at that scene, and it was a shame on Isaac for feeling like he was just a third wheel on like everyone. But yeah, it could have been better if Olivia Colman was there. It's not their fault, obviously, but yeah. In 6th place we have Talk. Now, I actually do like this episode. I don't hate any episode. I want to make that very clear. I do not hate a single episode of Heartstopper. But yeah, this episode, like, I just feel like doesn't deserve to be higher than that. I don't know if you'll agree. Like, there's some really nice moments, like when Isaac came out as a romantic and asexual to them all, or like the ending when Nick like helped Charlie write the letter to his parents, or even the whole bit at the zoo I really liked. But yeah, I just feel like the other episodes are better. Like, I don't really know what else to say about that. Yeah. But in 5th place is actually episode 5, Winter. Okay, now, for those of you who have not read Alice's other books, I've only read Heartstopper, and are probably confused, this is based on something that happened to the cast in the books. It was in the novella This Winter. So, in case you're wondering why this wasn't in the graphic novels, it's because it already happened in its own book. So, I recommend going to read that. But, yeah, like... Charlie's family, oh my god, I don't want them to die, obviously, but, like, they need to stop. They need to stop being themselves. That's the only nice thing I can say. But obviously there were other nice moments, like Tori meeting Michael was really good. Elle's gender dysphoria was great. The fact that Nick's family just welcomed Charlie in with open arms was incredible, and it's such a good contrast to Charlie's family. And actually, unpopular opinion, but I actually don't think Charlie's mom was that bad this episode, because, again, if you read This Winter, she is much worse than that. Much worse. Like, the show has toned her down so much that I don't hate her as much as I used to now. She is much worse in the books. Like, please trust me on that. But anyway, oh wait, I made a mistake here, I think. Oh, no, I haven't. So, next is, in 4th place, is Apart, the finale. Again, I don't hate the episode, it's just I like the other 3 better. I think it's a fine episode. I like that Charlie finally gets his confidence and serotonin back. You know, well, I don't know if he had those to begin with, but yeah, he gets them and becomes part of Sahar's band. And I like seeing Tori, like, struggling to be, like, Michael's girlfriend or not, which, you know... I don't know, not yet in the books, hasn't been said, but I don't know if, like, they will get together or not, because even though Tori is ace people can still date, so, yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. And I loved seeing Nick struggle with his mental health. I really loved that the first half of the season focused on Charlie's mental health, but the second half focused on Nick's mental health. That was a great idea. And also, I'm pretty sure this is the episode when Imogen was talking about the fact that she's a lesbian, so, there you go. That was great, too. Anyway... Next is Together. That I almost made a mistake because I thought that was the episode where Elle gets the interview, but no. This is the second last episode, and it's the episode where Nick and Charlie have their first time, if you catch my drift. So yeah, I really like it. I have to rank it highly. Because I think it's what happened here again? I don't remember what actually happened. I've only watched the season once, by the way, still, in case you're wondering. But I do remember that it was their first time. I remember that Tao made the video for Elle, and I think it was when Darcy officially said that they were non-binary, so yeah. So see, I do remember a lot probably from the episode, just not how it began. So yeah, that was still a good episode though, so I've ranked it quite highly, so yeah. I did feel really bad for Elle, because this was right after her interview as well, so yeah. Sorry about that, crashed. In second place is episode 1, actually. Yeah, obviously this was the first time Nick and Charlie said I love you to each other, and it was obviously when the cast reunited with each other, because it was episode 1. I love that you could tell as well that was the first time they all reunited, because of the way that the characters were like, oh my god, hi, yeah. It was cool, I liked it. Nick talking about Charlie's like struggles with him as well, I liked that as well. Isaac coming out to Charlie, it makes so much sense that Charlie's the first one he comes out to. I like that a lot. So yeah, this episode was great, but the I love you moment is what really makes this episode shine. That one really got me. There's other nice moments as well, like Tara talking about how she needs space from Darcy, but they still love each other. Or Tao cooking for Elle, but then he fails miserably. So yeah, the I love you moment is the biggest highlight probably from this season. Sorry, I crashed again. But episode 4, Journey, like, what can I really say about that? Like, what an absolute beautiful episode. Like, it was so sad, but it was so amazing as well. Like, the way they handled Charlie's mental health, I really thought Netflix were going to water it down, but nope, they hit us with it, that's for sure. The fact that it takes place 4 months after the previous episode as well, like, was a great idea as well, in my opinion. And then we got to see, like, the whole, like, 4 months basically as a flashback while Nick and Charlie were both narrating their own parts. I like that it did that. It focused on Nick's perspective and then focused on Charlie's perspective. But, yeah, Charlie's journey, well, that's why the episode's called Journey, was done beautifully. Like, Joe Locke, no one else could have done it but Joe Locke. The fact this is his first role ever in anything, really, like, is actually quite shocking as well. Like, oh my god. Like, Joe Locke, I know you're not watching this, but you did amazing on this role. I have nothing else to say but that. And Kit Connor as well did amazing on the role, obviously. Like, the scene when he just breaks down in Tao's arms, like, showing that the one who, like, has to be there for people also needs someone to be there for them, like, which hardly has ever done in anything else either. Which, come on, can we normalize that, please? Can we normalize, like, the shoulder to cry on, needing a shoulder to cry on? Because I feel like we need to normalize that. It was just... And then, like, the fact that Charlie spent, like, 2 months in a psychiatric ward after his mental health went even worse. He was being, like, rude to everyone and mean to everyone, and he started SHing again, and, like, it just got out of hand, and then, yeah. And Nick struggled without him as well, but then he grew closer with the Paris squad, he grew closer with the rugby lads, they were all there for him. So, I actually think this might be the best episode of Heartstopper ever made so far, because... knock on wood, that's a running gag now, knock on wood that we get season 4, who knows if it'll be replaced, but I doubt it. I think this is always going to be the best episode of Heartstopper, like, ever made. So, yeah, that's my ranking of the season 3 episodes. Let me know what your favorite episode is in the comments down below. It's kind of a popular opinion, though, that episode 4 is the best one. So, I think that was my last Heartstopper video that I had planned, but I still have more coming, because just before season 3 came out, I wrote, like, a bunch of... Well, I haven't wrote them yet, but I wrote Charlie's and Nick's, and I have to finish Tao and Elle's, and then the other characters, but I'm going to be doing character studies for all the characters, going through what they've been through, and how they dealt with it, and all that. So, originally I was just going to be one per character, but there was so much to write that I'm splitting it all into parts, so each character is going to get, like, multiple parts. And in that way, when the Volume 6 and Season 4 come out, that way they're not outdated, because that would annoy me, because then I would have to make a part 2 for each character anyway, so yeah. It's better just to do them in parts, so the videos won't be outdated. But yeah, I'm really excited for those, but I'll let you know, like... Well, I'll let you know when they're out, because you'll see them, obviously. What am I saying? But again, let me know what your favorite episode is, and I'll see you next time. Bye!